Good afternoon, all of you. Today we are having our sixth day of second chapter of the natural resources, land, soil, water, wildlife resources. Today we are going to start with our last class review. In last classes, I have taught you something related to the water, its conservation, as well as the problem related to water availability, that's the scarcity. Now we are going to the next topic of our lesson, that is that is natural vegetation and wildlife. What is natural vegetation? See, in each and every place, as we know, the nature of that place depends upon the water as well as the soil. So on the basis of the availability of soil, land and water, there is a vegetation. Vegetation refers to all the insects, all the plants which are found on that place. That means, for example, in a Jaisalmer, we have a dry region area. The animals we found here are like camel, while plant we found here are mostly some the plants which do not need much water, in which the most common examples are aloe vera, care sangri, and some cactus plants, as well as neem and other plants, and some the Israel babool, which are found in abundance because there is the plants which I have named need a less water. So in the first paragraph, if you will see here, in the first paragraph, natural vegetation and wildlife. So first of all, the writer of a book like to say something related to the natural vegetation. What is natural vegetation and wildlife? And so for this, the writer had explained with one example. In an example, the writer is saying that some school children were visiting an exhibition on handicraft. The articles of the exhibition were collected from the different parts of country. So in this first paragraph, the writer is saying that some of the students are visiting a exhibition. What is exhibition? Exhibition is just like a fair where are the different products are different products are there for a sale. For example, in Jaisalmer, we are having such kind of a fair near our Jawahar Niwas Palace, as well as sometime in the Poonam Stadium, where lots of small shopkeepers came there from the different parts of the country, and they offer us the different goods like Tibetan market, like some other market that we have with our stadiums like Poonam Stadium or Jawahar Niwas. In this exhibition, the people from the different part of the countries come there to with their product of their state. For example, pashmina is mostly comes basic pashmina shawls which we have came from the Jammu Kashmir area, while there are also some jute and bamboo sticks baskets, as well as some bags of the bamboos as well as jute. They are made from the bamboos, and this bamboos is mostly found in the areas of eastern states. You know, the bamboo is something like we can say it's like in Hindi we generally call it as a bhaas ki lakdi. So in the bhaas ki lakdi, from that bhaas ki lakdi or bamboo, they used to make different kinds of products. So in this first paragraph, the writer have just given us an example of students who are visiting an exhibition and where they are finding the different products. Now in this paragraph, when we go to the second paragraph, natural vegetation and wildlife exist in the narrow zone of a contact between the lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere that we call biosphere. See, bio refers to life. So whenever we say about the biosphere, it refers to the sphere or the area where we live, where the human being live, where the all the animals live, where all the life exists. It consists of plants, it consists of animals, it consists of human beings. All are found in this biosphere. And this biosphere is made up of lithosphere, atmosphere as well as hydrosphere. Hydrosphere, that is the area related to water, as a name subject hydro, and the atmosphere, the layer around earth which contains the air, while the second last one is lithosphere. Litho is a word which taken from a Greek language that refers to rock, that is landy area, that is the rocky region, or we can say simply the land on which we are living. So the biosphere contains lithosphere, atmosphere as well as hydrosphere. In the biosphere, living beings are interrelated and interdependent on each for survival. This life supporting system is known as ecosystem. See, we all have read about the life cycle of life cycles, and how a small insects was eaten by a lizard, or lizard, then lizard was eaten by some snakes, then snakes are eaten by some other wild animal, and other wild animal when this wild animal dies, then when the wild animal dies, then they became the fossils, and when their body decays, their body intermixes with the soil. So this all is a cycle, and this forms the ecosystem. And vegetation and wildlife are valuable resources. Plant provide us timber, give shelter to animals, produce oxygen we breathe, protect soils. So essential for growing crop, act as a shelter belt, help in storage of underground water, give us fruit, nuts, latex, gums, and also the plants so essential. So that is so essential for your study. So here the author want to say that each and everything whatever we are getting for our livelihood, for eating, for daily use, whether it's a gum, whether it's a latex, or it's a sperm oil, each and everything which we have comes from the forest, which comes from the plant. So it is very necessary for us that we understand the meaning of natural vegetation. There are innumerable uses of plants, and you can add some more. See, there are lots of plants. Each and every plant have their use. There is a use, as I have told you, bamboos are used for basket and other things. There are other plants which we eat. So plants and natural vegetation is very important for us. In this natural vegetation and wildlife part, now we are going to read about the wildlife part. इससे पहले हमने जो सब पढ़ा वो नेचुरल वेजिटेशन यानी कि प्लांट्स के बारे में था, जो जिस जगह पर प्लांट्स कैसे लगेंगे, कैसे प्रवृत्ति होगी. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी अबाउट द वाइल्ड लाइफ रिसोर्सेज. व्हाट इज वाइल्ड लाइफ? एज अ नेम सेइंग, इट इज रिलेटेड टू द वाइल्ड एनिमल्स. द एरिया इन विच it refers to the place. Wildlife includes animals, birds, insects as well as aquatic life forms. They provide us milk, meat, hides, wool. Insects like bees provide us honey, help in pollination of flower, and have an important role play as a decomposer in ecosystem. The bird feeds an insect, act as a decomposer as well. Vulture, due its availability to feed on dead livestock, is a scavenger and considered in a vital cleanser of the environment. So animals, big or small, all are integral to maintain balance in ecosystem. Now what it is saying, that not only the natural plants are all necessary. See, in our country, in our world, we are having the people who are dependent on the natural vegetation like plants as well as the wildlife. Not only the human beings are vegetarian, non-vegetarian, even we have the animals which are herbivorous or carnivorous animals. So the author want to say that the wildlife resources are also the important part of our natural resources. In this it is also saying that the honeybees, जो कि मधुमक्खियाँ होती है, they are providing us honeys, as well as for the pollination of the flowers we need the such insects. Wildlife contains all types of the all kinds of insect in that place, all kinds of aquatic animals in the place, or all kind of wild animals. That is so मोटा मोटी इसका मतलब है नेचुरल वेजिटेशन में सिर्फ जो वहाँ जो एक जगह जहाँ पे प्लांट्स लगे हुए हैं, जो प्लांट्स वहाँ पे उगते हैं उनके बारे में है, एंड द वाइल्ड लाइफ रिसोर्सेज रिलेटेड टू दी वो जगह जहाँ पे कैसे वाइल्ड लाइफ रिसोर्सेज टू वो जगह वहाँ पे कैसे एनिमल्स हैं, कैसे इंसेक्ट्स हैं और कैसे एक्वेटिक एनिमल्स हैं. एक्वेटिक एनिमल्स रिफर्स टू दी एनिमल्स और द एनिमल्स विच आर लिविंग इन दी वाटर. So I hope you all have got this lessons very nicely. Soon, if everything will be all right, we are going to complete this lesson in 1 or 2 days. And enjoy your studies, enjoy everything what you are doing at your home. Prepare well. This is a COVID time, but we should not stop our studies. Once we stop our studies, once this daily habit of reading is gone, then we are going to become a lazy, and that will be affect our studies adversely. So please do study at your home. If you have any query, you can just WhatsApp me about the question about the lessons. Kindly ask me any questions in between the at least at from 7:30 to 1 p.m. or much more. You can ask me the questions at around 5 p.m. Some of the students are asking me questions at night, so I really request you to ask me questions from morning to 5 p.m. Thank you. Have a nice day. Live safe. And this is a COVID time. Keep very good care of yourself. Thank you. Have a nice day.